A long time ago, I learned that the world is run by scammers. I learned that the wealthy and the powerful people that say, "Oh, I worked hard. Oh, I did this and that," is actually, in fact, a massive, significant lie. And I think most people, they say, like, "Oh, the wealthy and powerful are liars. Oh, they manipulate and deceive and cheat." But most people don't understand the intricate details behind this. A lot of people don't understand how exactly they do this, the scummy things they do, and and how they lie about how they got their wealth. Some of the people don't even get their wealth from the things they claim to get their wealth from. A good example would be like Facebook, like, oh, our advertising gets a lot of money, when in reality it's the selling of their data that gets them more money than even their advertising, which they've always said is the number one way that they get money. I believe Mark Zuckerberg himself has said this, but in reality, they sell people's data. That's how they make the most money, especially nowadays since Facebook isn't as popular as it was before, if I'm correct. But basically, everything is revolved around cheating and scamming. And one great example is, what's his name? Andrew Tate's get rich quick program or whatever. The Hustlers University. It's basically a money guru scam, pretty much. And basically just copies off of other platforms and just runs a shitty little program, that basically just copies off of other people's programs, except because he's famous and everybody knows him. He gets a lot more attention and stuff on his Hustler University website. The quote quote real world portal whatever.com. But basically, pretty much everybody in the world that's wealthy and powerful basically scams. They cheat their way to the top. People like Jeff Bezos, Mark Zuckerberg, Elon Musk, the wealthiest people, Bill Gates. Who's another wealthy person I could use an example? Donald Trump. A lot of these people, they'll basically steal ideas from other people. They'll basically take other people's ideas and then they'll make it their own and claim that they came up with everything, that everything was their idea. And so they'll basically steal other people's ideas. A lot of these wealthy people were born into wealthy families, and a lot of the rich people I know are actually very scammy. They like go into computer systems and they steal people's credit card information. They do counterfeiting. They sell illegal substances. All the wealthy people I know pretty much scam and manipulate people out of their money. That's kind of how the real world works. Talk about the real world that what's his name, Andrew Tate likes to market, advertise. In the real world, people scam and manipulate, and that's how they truly get their money, by doing scummy things, scummy behavior. People don't end up as multimillionaires or billionaires by working hard and moving their way up. No, they bribe and they manipulate people. They do sociopathic and psychopathic, narcissistic things to manipulate their bosses to move up in companies. Basically, that's kind of how it's always been. A lot of people that really move up fast in the world will create fake master's degrees, and they'll swindle they'll sweet talk their bosses, and hang out with their bosses, their managers, so that they can get raises, sleep with their bosses. In reality, the really wealthy, successful people I know, in the hood and outside of the hood, all around the place, all these different types of people basically do really scammy stuff. They all do it. I could give so many examples, so many pyramid schemes, hacking, counterfeit, selling, illegal substances, being a socialite, and sneaking into like wealthy clubs, or going around just stealing stuff all the time, robbing. I could give a million different examples, but the point here is that if you really want to make it somewhere in the world, you have to be scummy. That's kind of what it takes. Um, and anybody that has ever said, all you have to do is work hard to become wealthy, you just have to work hard and be honest. That's BS. That's BS. That's just, it's a control tactic. Because in reality, every wealthy person I know, literally just about every wealthy person I know, has done things outside the system. They've cheated the system. They've cheated individuals, groups, the whole system. People with money have always cheated the system to get by, to get ahead of everyone else. That's always how it's been. That will always be, the way to become wealthy and powerful. That's how it's always been, and that's how it will always be. And it's just like people in politics, like Kamala Harris. What the f did she ever do to be running as the president? What the f did she ever do to end up being the vice president? What about Barack Obama? He ran community meetings, then he became a congressman, and then after that he became the president. It's like, how do people get so far? How do people get into such high places in life? They become socialites, the cheaters, thieves, manipulators, and that's how they get by. That's what Epstein did. That he manipulated and stole from his own boss that he was like working under, and he was basically him and his girlfriend Ghislaine Maxwell, who's a socialite, would always go to parties and manipulate people and bribe them for money after like hooking them up with younger, quite young women. That's kind of how they did everything. It's all about scheming and manipulating. That's how all the wealthy people in the world have become wealthy. Schemes, manipulation, bribes. That's it. That's all there is to it. And it angers me, this stupid lie about going to college, working hard, getting an education, being intelligent. Well, being intelligent is part of it. If you're more intelligent, you can get away with stealing more easily or manipulating people more easily. But it's not about working hard, because I'm telling you, I've done a few scummy things before in my life. And I made way more money. I was getting money quickly from that, and I was moving up, way quicker than doing anything else. And that's how you really make money. You be a scummy, degenerate, ratchet, ghetto thugster, a naysayer. That's how you really get far in the world. So screw any of these people that talk about getting an education, getting a trade, working hard. Nah, that's how you stay in the middle class. Maybe upper middle class, but that's how you stay technically poor, because upper middle class is like poor these days. I mean, because it's like $10 for eggs, depending on where you live. So pretty much you're gonna stay middle class until you're dead. If you don't do scummy stuff. And so that's the bottom line. So anyway, tell me what you think about what I've said in the comment section down below. Like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. So yeah.